Hi everyone, my name is Namita and I'm based here in Singapore. I'm a writer and I love writing about food. I love eating food, but I love writing about food and I do a lot of cooking as well. I've written a number of different books, including a cookbook and several children's books, and I'm very excited to share that my new book called Superfoods for Superheroes will be coming out later this year and is published by HarperCollins. So, why am I here talking to you today about food? Well, we're in this crazy time right now where we're all at home and we have to really look after ourselves and our families. And not only do we have an opportunity to do some of our favorite things more than ever before. So, if you love reading or if you love drawing, then it's a great time to spend more time doing those favorite hobbies of yours. But also, if you love cooking like me, then it's a great time to get in the kitchen and make some lovely dishes or help out your mom or your dad and get involved and cook up some healthy and delicious meals for your family. And right now is a very important time for us to think about taking care of ourselves and also taking care of our families. And it's really important for us to be eating healthy and eating nourishing foods and eating superfoods. So what are superfoods? Let me first talk to you about that. Superfoods are foods that have really high nutrition value. So they typically have higher vitamins and minerals, and they're even better for you than regular foods. So we all know what junk foods are. Superfoods are like the opposite of junk foods, and superfoods is something that we really want to be thinking about right now because it's a great way for us to keep our bodies healthy and to build our immune systems. So what are some of the important superfoods that are out there? When we think about superfoods, some of the first foods that come to your mind might be weird things like spirulina. You might think that superfoods are yucky and, if something has a lot of vitamins, then it probably doesn't taste very good. But the truth is, there's a lot of foods that we actually love and that taste delicious and that are well known to you and your families, and probably there's some foods that are in your kitchen right now that are superfoods. So think of superfoods as foods that have superpowers. They're going to help you stay strong and fit and healthy, and they're going to keep your immune system really strong. And your immune system is the parts of your body that all come together to help defend your body from bad germs, from the bad guys. So in my book, Superfoods for Superheroes, we talk about superfoods giving superpowers to superheroes so that they can fight off the bad guys. So just think of superfoods as your best friend right now. And it's something that all of us need, whether you're a kid or whether you're a grandparent or whether you're a parent. It's something that's amazing for everyone right now and can keep us healthy and strong and keep our immune system strong. And that's our body's ability to fight off germs and bacteria and viruses. So very, very important to be eating lots of superfoods right now. Let's talk about my favorite superfood first. And it's something that everybody has in their kitchen. If you go into your kitchen right now and ask for the spice box, you will find this very awesome superfood. And this, as most of you would know, is haldi or turmeric. It is one of the most powerful and nutritionally important spices in the spice box. So turmeric comes from a root, just like the ginger root. It's a fresh root, and we dry the root and grind it up, and we get this beautiful, sunny, golden yellow spice. And turmeric has a very important compound in there, which is called curcumin, curcurmin. And this is an active compound that actually helps to fight the germs and the bacteria in our body. And in fact, it's so strong that people who have cancer actually consume curcumin tablets, and they consume it in its pure form. Turmeric has powerful antibacterial and anti-inflammatory powers. So it helps to reduce aches and pains and soreness in your body. And it also helps to heal any cuts or any wounds. And it helps to build up your immune system. And that's why many of you may know this, and your grandparents or your parents may be doing this, but a lot of people drink milk with turmeric in it, as we call it haldi doodh, and you can do the same and you can add some honey, and I'll talk about honey in a short while. But this is a very important and powerful drink, and our grandparents are so clever, and their grandparents are so clever, because people have been drinking haldi doodh in India for generations, and the reason they're doing that is they're using it to keep their immune system strong and to keep their bodies healthy and strong. So turmeric should be your friend. We use turmeric in a lot of Indian cooking. We put it in dals and curries. We use it when we're cooking vegetables, and it doesn't have a very strong taste or flavor, but it has very, very important medicinal benefits, and it should be a good friend of yours, especially during this time. It is one of the most important spices and a very powerful superfood. Now we're going to talk about another one of my favorite superfoods, and I'm sure you're going to love this one as well. It's honey. So honey, as you all know, is made by bees. They work very hard for very long, all together as a team to make honey. And did you know that it takes 20,000 bees working together for hours to make just one pot of honey? So honey comes from the honeycombs in the beehive, and there's two kinds of honey that we get in the market. The processed honey is when they take the honey and they heat it and they pasteurize it, and that allows the honey to stay good, so it doesn't get spoiled. And this honey is a little bit more transparent and runny. And the other kind of honey is called raw honey, which is less transparent. It looks almost like ghee or like butter. It's opaque and it's thicker, and that's called raw honey, and that's the one that comes straight from the beehive, from the honeycombs, without any treatment, any pasteurization. And actually raw honey has even more superpower and even stronger medicinal value and benefits than the other processed honey. But all honey is good, and all honey is a superfood, and that's really important to remember. So why is honey so good for us? Honey has enzymes and nutrients in it that help to fight off nasty bacteria. Honey actually helps to soothe the throat, and that's very important right now with the virus all around us, is that we keep our throat and this whole area just really soothed and just really sort of strong. And honey can help, even if your throat is feeling a little bit scratchy, or if you have, a sore throat, honey can really help to soothe that. And you can have honey directly, or you can mix it together with our friend turmeric, who we just talked about, with haldi, or you can put honey into warm water. Don't heat up honey too much. So if you put honey in very hot water, if you try to heat up honey, it actually takes away some of the medicinal properties. So it's best if you consume honey at room temperature, and if you're going to mix it and if you want to have it in a tea, then just keep the temperature of the liquid warm. Don't heat it up too hot. Honey is something that all children can enjoy. You can put it on pancakes. You can make a lemonade with honey. It's a great substitute for sugar, and it's actually a very good and important source of natural energy, and it's very tasty as well. And just one thing to remember is that you should never give honey to any children who are below the age of 1. And everybody should enjoy some honey every single day. It can help you stay really strong and healthy and take care of any of the bacteria and any of those sort of sore and itchy and scratchy throats. It's a great superfood for you to be enjoying with your family right now. Okay, let's talk about another awesome superfood. Can you guess what this one might be? Let me give you a clue. It's full of vitamin C. In fact, just one gives you enough vitamin C for your body for the whole day. It's the orange. So you could call this Mosambi, Santra, Kino. There's lots of different names and lots of different versions of the orange, but this wonderful, wonderful and delicious superfood is packed with vitamin C and is so, so important for us to have lots of vitamin C right now, because vitamin C helps to really boost our immune system and help to fight off those nasty germs. It really helps to keep our body strong and safe. So this is a very important food for everyone right now. You can have vitamin C through oranges, And if you don't like oranges for any reason, I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like oranges, you can enjoy vitamin C in the form of lemons or limes, grapefruit. And did you know that it's not just the citrus fruits that have vitamin C in them? There's lots of vegetables that are packed with vitamin C as well. Capsicum has lots of vitamin C, broccoli has vitamin C. So you can choose which one you like more. I have a feeling a lot more of you will choose orange. Make sure you're having lots of vitamin C every day, and don't forget about this wonderful superfood, Mr. Orange. Okay, I want to talk to you about some other awesome superfoods and talk a little bit about why they're so good for you. Another great superfood, which is easily available in most markets, is the pomegranate, the anar. And I don't actually have one to show you because I couldn't find one here, but I do have a very sweet picture of a pomegranate. And this is actually a sneak peek from my Superfoods for Superheroes book. And this is showing the inside of the anar, of the pomegranate, with all of the different beautiful red seeds here. And those seeds are known as arils. But the most important thing to remember about pomegranate is that it's full of vitamin C as well, which I already talked about why that's so great for you. It's going to be fighting off all of those bad germs. And also, pomegranate is rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants are natural substances that prevent the cells in your body from getting damaged. And so they're really important and really good for us. So we should always be thinking about having foods that are high in antioxidants. And some of the other foods other than pomegranate are blueberries. And don't tell anyone that I said this, but even dark chocolate, very, very dark chocolate, has high antioxidant powers. I also wanted to mention a couple of other foods that are really good for you. If you have access to berries at this time, blueberries or strawberries or any other kinds of berries, just remember that they're full of vitamin C and have antioxidant powers as well. Also, sweet potato. This is a really good vegetable and is super delicious and is full of antioxidants. Again, antioxidants are helping your body fight off the bad guys and keep your cells protected. One recipe that we follow in our home is to slice up the sweet potato like French fries, and then we bake them in the oven, and then we put salt and pepper, and you can put chaat masala and other spices. So if you can get your hands on sweet potato, you can enjoy some sweet potato fries, which are very tasty. And that recipe is going to be in my book as well. It's really important to stay hydrated during this time, even when you're at home. So don't forget to drink lots of water. And if you have access to coconut water, then that is amazing, because coconut water is full of not only all the hydrating properties, but also it has lots and lots of different minerals. You have potassium, zinc, iron, calcium. It's all in coconut water, and it's one of the most healthiest drinks that you can drink. So stay away from those sugary drinks. This is not a good time for you to be drinking fizzy drinks. Focus on healthy, hydrating liquids. Water is always the best, and then you have options like orange juice. As we know, that's full of vitamin C, so that's good for you. No need to add any sugar or anything to it. If anything, you can add a dash of honey if for some reason it's too sour. And then coconut water is always an amazing and extremely hydrating and nutritious drink that you can enjoy, and even young children can have it, and anyone of all ages can enjoy coconut water. And coconut itself is also very nutritious. It's packed with good fats and a lot of different nutrients that are excellent. So you can enjoy the coconut, the white part of the coconut, the malai, or the thicker part. So depending on what you have access to during this time, remember that coconut is an amazing superfood as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you a very yummy and delicious immunity building tonic that you can make easily in your home, and is super powerful, and we almost call it a magic potion in our house. It has lots of great ingredients, some of the ones that I've shared with you already. There's turmeric and honey. We also have some ginger juice, so I just took some ginger or adrak and we grate it and we squeeze it through a cloth to get the juice. And then we have a secret little ingredient here, the black pepper. The reason we use black pepper, whenever we use haldi or turmeric is that it helps haldi or turmeric become stronger. It increases the powers of turmeric. So always combine, whenever you have haldi or turmeric, just put a tiny bit of black pepper in it as well. All I'm going to do is mix together a little bit of the ginger juice, a little bit of the honey. So honey is a little bit messy to work with. I'm going to put in some turmeric. And always buy a nice high quality turmeric, and then I'm going to grind in a little bit of black pepper and then just stir that all together. And trust me, it tastes a lot yummier than it looks. It looks very yellow and gooey and liquidy, but it's actually very, very good for you. And you can even mix this with warm water and have it as a tea, a superpower tea. This is our magic golden liquid, which is super great for anybody in the house. As long as they're above the age of 1, because it has honey in it. As I mentioned, no child below the age of 1 should be consuming honey. But it's great for anyone in the family and a very important tonic to be drinking right now. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you enjoyed my little session on superfoods, and I do hope you'll grab a copy of Superfoods for Superheroes when it comes out later this year. Thank you, and take care, everyone.